Wonderful to speak to you today. We sit in a time of isolation or a total lockdown in our houses, and I know that God prepared us for something else. We said we live like a family, but we function like an army. And I think that's a time when we function like an army to prepare ourselves for a time like this. And we don't know what happened after this epidemic. But I know one thing, that in the history, God shows us that big revivals, great revivals, came after things like that. And I want you to prepare ourselves in a time like this, that we have a time of good routine, read our Bibles, but equip ourselves. And I wanted to share something about what happened when Jesus was so busy and the disciples that they haven't time to couldn't even eat. So and I want to read you some scripture here, Mark 6:31. So he said to them, let's go to a place where we can be alone to rest for a while. Many of the people were coming and going, and Jesus and the apostles didn't even have a chance to eat. So they went away in a boat to a place where they could be alone. Very interesting what happened after that. But many people saw them leave and recognized them. The people ran from all the cities and arrived ahead of them. When Jesus got out of the boat, he saw a large crowd and felt sorry for them. They were like sheep without a shepherd. So he spent a lot of time teaching them. And I think we must prepare ourselves that there will be many people that we must teach, because they like a sheep without a shepherd. And I feel like God will let us take this time and take up this opportunity, according to Ephesians 5:15 in the Amplified Bible, verses 15 and 16. It said, therefore see that you walk carefully, living life with honor, purpose and courage, not as the unwise but as wise, sensible, intelligent, discerning people, making the very most of your time on earth, recognizing and taking advantage of each opportunity and using it with wisdom and diligence, because the days are filled with evil. So I want you to equip you and take this time by yourself and start reading the Bible and equip yourself with the Bible. And I have 8 points to share with you. How can I make the Bible part of my own life so that I can live life according to the Bible, according to the scripture? So this morning I want to take this opportunity to do the first 4 steps, how to make the Bible part of my own life. The first one I want to share with you is Personify. Personify is to put your name in the scripture, and that's after when you read the Bible, read the verse, read the chapter, and somewhere a scripture stand out for you, and you see, okay, I will take this scripture and put my name in this scripture. So you personify the scripture. Then secondly is visualize the scripture. Make a picture of the thing what you read. Just read, and make a picture that you can see yourself in this whole picture. Your name is in that verse, and then you make a picture around it. And I will tell you, I will take it more practical in the second session. And the third one is meditate the word. Think about this word. It's like a nickel ball in one. You play it in your mouth, play around your mouth. You put it in here, put it in there, and then you think about this whole thing. Is meditate. And you know in Christians we make us full with the scriptures, and then you think about this, meditate on that. The fourth one is memorize the scripture. So you take the same scripture and you memorize the scripture, and you try to think about that. After you think about that, you try to memorize it, and then I will take the 4 steps further tomorrow, so that we can understand how can I make this word part of my own life. So and this morning I will stop there and take it on tomorrow. See you tomorrow.